everybody. This is your final formal essay for this class. You will have a portfolio, but that's a little bit different. This is your final essay. It's the gender and identity analysis. The essential question I have for you guys is how do cultural messages and social expectations shape our understanding of gender and influence the opportunities people have throughout their lives? Okay. We're particularly focused on American culture, but I'm fine with you extending it to different cultures, especially if you add to your outside source. It's fine. So throughout this unit, we have examined how American culture teaches that what it means to be successful, educated, and accepted, but now we are examining another powerful influence on identity, gender. Gender expectations affect how people are treated at home, in school, in the workplace, in relationships in society. Through this essay, you will analyze how the authors explain these expectations and evaluate whether those expectations are changing. And a lot of people have said in discussions in class about how much different girls are treated in a family versus boys are treated in a family, for example. In my family, that was definitely the case. The boys could do whatever they wanted, and the girls were more like watched. So did that happen in your family, or have things changed, for example? Is it different through different cultures? Okay, so if you are going to discuss that, just to make sure you set up your paper right, because particularly the three readings we had were about American culture. So your assignment is to write a 4 to 6 page essay. Of course, it has to be an MLA format. It has to analyze how gender expectations shape people's experience and opportunities. Okay. Use evidence from at least two of those readings that we read in this chapter, like how to do gender, how 2 ways a woman can get hurt or girl, and also 1 to 2 outside sources that you locate yourself. Remember, of course, your essay should always go beyond summary and instead explain how the author's ideas connect to one another and what they reveal about gender in society, in American society or a society, depending on what you want to do. Okay, so you want to you want to make this more focused. So these different questions help you formulate a thesis. You don't have to answer them all. You just have to think about which one you would like to answer, and then that's how you can formulate a an opinion or your stance of your thesis statement. So the first one is how do gender stereotypes, influence the opportunities people receive? And then there's some examples there. Are traditional gender roles changing? That's going to be a really interesting thing. So are you going to write a thesis about how they are? Or you can create your own research question connected to any of those things. So your essay must include at least 2 assigned course readings. At least one credible source, up to 2. Here's the format. You know this format. There's some examples. I'm not requiring an outline, but I am requiring a first draft. So make sure you turn in your first draft, and then I will give you feedback on it. Okay, so you can read all the rest of this. And if you have any questions, just give me an email. Okay, thank you.